morning. Welcome to CATEX TV. My name is Frank Fortunato. Today is Tuesday, June 7th, 2016. If you want to follow us on Twitter, please go to CATEX TV. There was a bomb attack in central Istanbul earlier today targeting a police vehicle. At least 11 people were killed, including 7 policemen. According to reports, the explosion took place near the Vesnesiler metro station, which is within walking distance of many of Istanbul's main tourist sites, including the Solomon Mosque. A freelance journalist who was reporting from Istanbul, who was in the area, said that the bus was targeted by a remotely detonated car bomb. According to Fitch Ratings, insured losses in Germany from the recent European flooding are going to hit €1 billion. Yesterday we reported that insured losses in France from its flooding will hit €2 billion. According to Fitch, economic losses in Germany will likely be much higher because only about a third of German homeowners actually have flood insurance policies. Fitch noted that insured losses of €1 billion would be manageable by the insurance industry. However, it would exhaust all of the expected natural catastrophe losses that are factored into 2016 forecasts. Chinese insurance giant Fosun Group is being investigated by American authorities over its acquisition of specialty insurer Ironshore. This is according to the South China Morning Post, which reported that Fosun is being investigated by the Committee on Foreign Investment in the United States, which is an interagency committee that reviews national security implications of foreign investments in American companies. Apparently, the committee is looking at the Fosun Ironshore deal because of a liability insurance product that that Ironshore sells to American government officials. The product protects public officials against things like breaches of duty. It accounts for only 2% of Ironshore's gross premium, so it's likely that Ironshore is going to drop the product to avoid any more scrutiny from regulators. In a speech in Philadelphia yesterday, Federal Reserve Chair Janet Yellen indicated that although the American economy is improving, there remain so many uncertainties that it's unclear when the Federal Reserve is going to continue raising interest rates. In previous speeches, Yellen had indicated that interest rates would be raised, quote, in the coming months. That language was dropped yesterday. Wall Street promptly reacted and had a triple-digit increase. It's also up triple digits as of we speak right now. After lashing northern Florida, Tropical Storm Colin seems to be developing into a giant rainmaker. It's running parallel to the coast now, near Georgia, and it's going to head up past South Carolina and North Carolina. It's moving at about 35 miles per hour. It's expected to turn out to the east, out toward the Atlantic soon enough. It brought heavy rain to central Florida. No reports of any extreme damage or injuries. It's expected to also dump significant rain in Georgia and South Carolina along the coast. A couple of new polls in the United Kingdom have come out, signaling that the race between British voters who want to stay in the European Union and those who want to leave could go right down to the wire on the June 23rd referendum date. The new polls show a slight lead to the Remain forces, in contrast to polls released last week that showed a relatively significant lead to those who want to leave. The Daily Telegraph poll came out last night, showed 47% of those polled wanting 48% of those polled wanting to stay in the EU, while 47% wanted to leave the EU. A Times poll showed 43% planning to vote to stay, while 42% supported a departure. So this is a very, very close race. Finally today, there are 2 big primaries in the U.S., New Jersey, and California. It's expected that Hillary Clinton will finally clinch the Democratic presidential nomination. 2 media outlets, NBC News and Associated Press, reported last night that Clinton had clinched the number of delegates needed to win the nomination, but her rival, Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders, immediately castigated what he said was the media's rush to judgment. Meanwhile, having survived a primary season that had 17 contestants, the Republicans have Donald Trump, who is the presumptive nominee. Finally, tomorrow morning we will wake up and we will officially know the names of both nominees, and the main contestant fight can begin, and that will go on until November. That's the news for today. If we have any breaking news, we'll come back and tell you. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.